Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn with Lakineni. In this video, I am going to explain how to find a smallest number in the given list using different methods. So it may look like a small problem, but here I am going to explain different ways of getting the smallest number in the given list. So before watching this video, please subscribe my channel Learn with Lakineni. Suppose if you see here I have taken the list. Here I have taken the list. This is the list. Now I want to find out the smallest number. What is smallest number here? Here the smallest number is 4. 4. So we can find out the smallest number in the given sequence on the iterator by using a method, predefined method called as min. If you apply min on L, then you can directly get the smallest number. But instead of using the predefined method, it is better to write your customized logic so that you can better understand the logic, better understand the code. So here I am, instead of using the direct functions, here I am trying in different ways to find out the minimum element in the given list. Suppose if you see here I have used L.sort. Sort is a method in the list class. With the sort method, I am keeping the elements in the sorting order. That means 4, 10, 20, 45 and 99. So sort method will sort the elements in the ascending order. So if we have now in this, if I write L of 0, if I print the element at index 0, automatically the smallest element will be printed. So after sorting, the first place will be the smallest element. So if I print the element at 0 index, automatically the element will be printed. So here simply I have sorted the list. Now I am printing smallest element is L of 0. That means that I am trying to print the element at index 0. So obviously the element at index 0 is smallest element in the given list. This is small logic. Here I have used another logic, L is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Here L dot sort reverse is equal to true. Usually if you write L dot sort and if you don't mention anything within the brackets, it means that we are keeping the elements in the ascending order. By default reverse will be false. That means elements will be kept in ascending order. Suppose if you write L dot sort of reverse is equal to true. That means elements will be sorted and the elements will be kept in the descending order. That means first 99, after that 45, after that 20, next 10, 4 will be placed. So now if you print the list L, here the list will be printed like this. So out of these elements, which one will be the last element? Which one will be the smallest element? Obviously the element at the end of the list will be the smallest element. So how can you retrieve the element at the end of the list? Simply by placing minus index. That means L of minus 1 will give you the element at index 4. So the element at index minus 1 will be the last element. That will be the smallest element in the given list. So the simple logic, L dot sort reverse is equal to true. So whenever you write reverse is equal to true, automatically the elements in the list will be sorted and kept from highest to lowest. That means in the descending order. Suppose if you execute this code, then you can see the smallest element in the list is 4. Suppose if you want to print L, if after reversing, so you can see the elements are reversed. And the highest element at the first position and the last element will be at the last position. Here the elements are in the descending order. Okay. So You have also the direct method of finding the smallest element in the sequence or in a iterator. Suppose this is your list. If you don't know any logic, if you are unable to write any logic, if you want immediately the least element, the smallest element from the list, you can simply use the common function that is called as min. If you apply min of L, it gives the smallest element. So what is smallest element? Here the smallest element is 1. So here it will give the smallest element as 1. So you can apply the method, you can use the method min, and for that min you supply the list. So it will automatically gives the minimum element in the given list. So min is a predefined method. Min is a predefined general purpose function. Min is a predefined general purpose function which gives the minimum element in the given sequence or the iterator. So L is an iterable object. So on that, if you apply min on the iterable object, definitely it gives the smallest element in the given list. So min is a general purpose function. Another method here I am writing. Suppose if you here I am with the help of list comprehension, I am taking a list and I am trying to find out the minimum element in the given list. Suppose if you understand this logic here, int of L for L in input list. That means you are asking to input in the list comprehension itself. You are asking to enter the elements into the list. So how you are entering? You are entering more than one element. So how you are recognizing more than one elements? By using dot split comma. So if I write 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40, in the list comprehension itself, I am taking the elements or I am reading the elements into the list. First of all, I am reading the elements. How I am reading? For L in. So where is in? Here I am taking a set of numbers. How I am taking the set of numbers? If you take a single element, there will be no problem. But when you are entering more than one element, and to recognize more than one element, here I am using the split method. In the split method, I have used comma. Comma means it is separated from one element to another element. Here 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma some 40. If you see like this, then these elements will be taken and that will be stored into the list L. So for each element you are entering, that will be converted into int of L. By default, when you are entering the elements from the keyboard, all the elements will be treated as string objects. String objects. In order to convert the string object into integer object, here I am taking int of L. That means what are the elements which I am entering through the keyboard, those elements will be converted to the integer and those integer objects are added to the list. Suppose if you print the list, what are the elements which I have entered, those elements will be printed. Suppose if you see here I am trying to enter, suppose 10, some 5, 45, 1, 75, 3. So out of these elements, which one is the smallest element? This one is the smallest element. Now I have created the list. I have created the list by using list comprehension. So one thing you can understand from this, that we can enter the elements into a list with the help of list comprehension directly. So that's why by explaining different ways, you can understand in different logics. Now what I am doing, min1 is equal to L of 0. First, initially I thought that first element will be the minimum element. First element will be the minimum element. Later I will change my minimum element by comparing with the rest of the elements. So for I in range of length L, suppose if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is length of element? 6. So range of 6 means 0 to 5. That means the elements at index 0 to 5. For I, so what is the first value of I? 0. 0. If I is less than min, no. Why? Because L of I is already 10. 10 is not less than 10. Okay, you skip this. And again you go to the next value of I. What is the next value of I? Next value of I will be 1. 1. If L of I, that means L of 1, is less than 10. Is less than 10. What is L of 1? It is 5. It is 5. See, is 5 is less than 10? Yes, it is true. So whenever it is true, you are going into the if condition and you are changing your minimum. Now minimum, initially minimum is 10. Now it is changed to 5. Again you check. What is the next value of 5? Next value of 5 is I is equal to now 2. Again come here. If L of 5, what is I? L of 2, what is the element at index 2? It is 45. Is 45 is less than 5? No. Is less than minimum? The minimum is right now 5. Is 45 less than minimum? No. Again you enter into the loop. Now the value of I is 3. If L of 3 is less than minimum, what is L of 3? The index at element 3 is, index 3 is 1. Is 1 is less than 5? Yes, 1 is less than 5. Now change the minimum value. Now the value is 1. Again, I is equal to 4. What is the element at index 4? Index 4 element is 75. Is 75 is less than minimum? What is the present value of minimum? 1. So no, 75 is not less than 1. Now again you are entering into the for loop. Now what is the next value of 5? I is equal to 5. So here, what is the element at index 5? The element at index 5 is 3. Is 3 less than 5? No. No. So now all the elements in the sequence are completed. Now we are coming out of the for loop. Now I am declaring the smallest element in the given list is min 1. So what is there in min 1? 1 is there. So 1 is the smallest element in the given list. So that will be printed. So this is the way I have implemented enter logic by considering the elements by creating the list from the list comprehension method. Okay. So in this logic, what you can understand, you can enter the elements through the list comprehension. Okay. So this is where I am taking the elements into the list in comprehension expression. If we execute this code, it will ask you to enter the elements. Suppose if you enter 10, comma, you have to give the separator. That's so that then only you can recognize the elements. 10, comma, 5, comma, 45, comma, 1, comma, some 75, comma, some 6. So now if you execute this, then you have taken the list of elements. These are the list of elements. And the list is 10, 5, 45, 1, 76, 6. What is the minimum element? 1. So here the smallest element in the given list is 1. So this is AND logic. I hope you are understanding my videos. Here my main intention is to create or write a logic in different ways with different concepts, so that in a single video you can able to understand, you can able to know the different ways of writing a program. Okay. I hope you're all enjoying my videos, getting knowledge from my videos. If you really like my videos, please subscribe my YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Learn with Lakineni. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Learn with Lakineni. Please subscribe, like it, share it, comment it, so that you will get more updates from my channel. Thank you all.